Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be revamping my YouTube studio DIY. So we're gonna have part one, which is the planning and just showing you guys around the studio as it is right now. And then the next video is gonna be part two, where we actually go on and build the studio. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Starting off, just excuse the echo. I'm gonna take you through the studio and the space as it is right now. So as you guys know, I started off with my studio just like throwing everything together. I'm gonna show you how it looks now, but yeah, come right in. So as you can see, I just have a normal little studio here. I pretty much just threw a few things together. You'll see a lot of blankets all around. It's unneat, obviously. I just really got motivation to start YouTube, so I tried my best to just get everything correct. Just a nice little shot where I sit down here. It's ugly, I know, and that's the reason why we're changing it at the end of the day. I want something that I can come to, click a button, start a YouTube video, start recording, and record a YouTube video directly. Easy. I don't want to set up everything beforehand. And of course, we can't really work in an area like this because it's very cluttered. There's no creativity as it is currently, and the sound is not good at all. As you can hear, it's echoing a lot in here. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're just gonna get rid of everything, because we want to start off with a clean canvas and just walk our way through it, and then we can decide where exactly we want to do the studio and build the studio. And like I said, this is a DIY studio. We're not really gonna spend a lot of money at all. I already have a few things. For example, I've got a few lights, a microphone, and a carpet, and a little bit of furniture. But at the end of the day, I just need a few little other things, such as some wood, and we can be creative. So let's start. Let's just get this place done, dusted, and cleaned out, and I'll catch you then. Let's get this thing cleaned up.
I came to party, yeah, I came to dance. Already made reservations. Nobody stands in the way of my plans. I ain't got that kind of patience. The end of the week, I turn to a freak. Go out and forget all my cares. Putting my hands in the air, looking so good from my hands to my hair. Good times, good vibes. I wanna be in the spotlight. Turn up, no lies. Doing whatever I like. Nothing but music is feeling the air. Moving my body so everyone stares. This is my moment, all eyes on me. I'm on the dance floor, bringing that heat. I came to party, yeah, I came to dance. Already made reservations. Nobody stands in the way of my plans. I ain't got that kind of patience. The end of the week, I turn to a freak. Go out and forget all my cares. Putting my hands in the air, looking so good from my heels to my hair. Good times.
Sponsorship for this video is myself, because I don't have any sponsorships yet. So let's just unbox a HomePod Mini for the fun of it.
I came to party, yeah, I came to dance. Already made reservations. Nobody stands in the way of my plans. I ain't got that kind of patience. The end of the week, I turn to a freak. Go out and forget all my cares. Putting my hands in the air, looking so good from my hands to my hair. Good times.
So this little speaker is going to be our studio speaker, the first unboxing in our new little studio that we have here. This is going to keep us going strong for the work that we're doing in this place. I'm also going to do a few reviews on this going on forwards. So subscribe, like this video. This is the space we're working with. As you can hear, it is currently super echoey because there's almost nothing in this area. So initially we had the studio in the middle of this room, and it's not really convenient walking around the studio every single time. I know it has a lot of cinematic effects to it if you want to do more like better videos. But at the end of the day, we want to use this space to be more effective, and we can't have a studio in the center of the room and think it's going to be effective at all. So I was thinking of maybe having the studio in either the corner here, the second part here, or the third part there. Initially, at the end of the day, I want to build out the studio, maybe having a few editing desks there, and just having this as a creative area with some ping pong tables, or you know, just having some fun in the studio as well. So I had this really good idea to stop this echo. I kind of refurbished this thing is this thing was a display table slash display, I don't really know what you call it, just a display thing. You can put stuff on this and it has wheels, you can move it around. And I pretty much refurbished this to, well, I got it for free, so it's pretty much not in the budget for doing this DIY. But I've got two of them, so if we put them maybe like next to each other, you can like pretty much start having a little room or little subsection of this bigger room, just to maybe help with the echoing, and also maybe put some sound effects and sound dampening material inside of these. So the idea is to either have it in this corner here. Let me just get the other one. Basically, the idea is to have a little room inside of this bigger room to have this little studio in. So this would basically just be where I record my videos. I want to start focusing more on YouTube Shorts because I know the algorithm is pushing that out a lot more, and that's also faster, better content to create, in my opinion, or from these longer videos, which is the project videos, etc. So the one idea is to actually have this, these two aligned here, but if you just bring the camera closer, you can see the issue that we're facing with is that we actually have a plug here, a plug socket on the wall. So the issue is I don't really want that in my shots at all. So I think a better idea would maybe be if we do this in the corner here. It's also a little bit elevated. I think I do need Luan to help me pick these things up and just shove it into the corner. So we're gonna do that right now. So initially, this is what I thought. So the camera would be here, where I'm facing right now, facing that way. I'll have a little desk in here where I talk about whatever I'm talking about, having two lights on either side, 45 degrees from me, having a backlight, and then also having a nice light for the background. I'm still trying to figure out how and what I'm gonna paint, if I'm gonna even paint this. So yeah, this is the initial idea. There's also a nice, like I said previously, a plug socket there, so we can just run a cable to the studio in here. So every time we record, we can come to this space here. It's nice and it's neat, a lot better than what we had previously. And then we can have it easier and record easier. So yeah, the next phase would actually be sketching this out on a piece of paper and just deciding exactly where every single element of the studio is going. So let's jump into that. Okay.
I came to party, yeah, I came to dance. Already made reservations. Nobody stands in the way of my plans. I ain't got that kind of patience. The end of the week, I turn to a freak. Go out and forget all my cares. Putting my hands in the air, looking so good from my heels to my hair.
So, first of all, we gotta start on a piece of paper. and just pretty much understand exactly what we want to do and how we're going to do this. So I'm going to start off by just drawing the room out, which is pretty much this big roughly, and then pretty much there's a little door here, and there's a lot of like, this is the side of the column. So let's say that that's the back wall. Here's a column, a column, and a column. And we pretty much want to make this sit up in pretty much this area here. It has like a little, it is like a little bit skew there. So currently we have our two displays up there, so we pretty much want the camera to be in there looking that way. So let's just say camera, and the set is gonna be in this area here. So yeah, that's pretty much basics. I just want to design this a little bit bigger. So let's say the studio is around about there with the two stuff and the one camera here looking that way. So initially we're gonna stand here. There's a little bit of a gap in the back. The wall is there. So initially we want a table. First of all, here we're gonna put this over on a digital format in a moment. This is just rough sketching. Pretty much 45 degrees. We want a light here and a light here. I'll pretty much decide. I just want this to be balanced, and then at the end of the day, we want a little light or a light here as well, just to fill this area here with a little bit of some ambient lighting shining onto the wall. Now if I stand or sit here and the camera is here, so it's just like this. So this is the platform and I'm facing that way with these. So pretty much I can review, talk about anything on this desk. So yeah, at the end of the day, I need these lights here. Yeah, and now I need to think about soundproofing. So I'm actually I think it's gonna be easier if I go onto the computer here. So this is basically the rough sketch what I wanna do. I already have this up in my idea, but I think to get a real visualization of how this is gonna look, so that we can start planning out and exactly deciding what this is gonna cost us, we need to see a full render of it on the computer. So let's just go over, take this. So we're gonna start this off in Illustrator. I think it's the easiest, especially for me to use. Because I am familiar with the software. So yeah, let's just go to essentials. So just say reset essentials. Let's start off by just putting everything over to the computer. I'll catch you when I'm done.
Nobody stands in the way of my plans. I ain't got that kind of patience. The end of the week, I turn to a freak. Go out and forget all my cares. Putting my hands in the air, looking so good from my hands to my hair. Good times, good vibes. I wanna be in the spotlight. Turn up, no lies. Doing whatever I like. Nothing but music is filling the air. Moving my body so everyone stares. This is my moment, all eyes on me. I'm on the dance floor, bringing that heat. I came to party, yeah, I came to dance. Already made reservations. Nobody stands.
Alright guys, so there you have it. I'm pretty happy with this. Next step is to actually go into the internet and get the stuff we need to complete the setup. So let's just open Safari real quick, go to a local store called Takealot.
I know I need a few lights, at least 2 lights, and then I need a RGB backlight. Okay, so it seems like they currently don't have stock, but that's okay. I think I can make a plan throughout the week for the next video. And then I had this really cool idea, maybe having like air boxes to make the sound proofing and sound absorption a lot better. Maybe adding that to those display boards that I showed you earlier, and then creating a really nice sounding room inside of those display panels. And then of course we can't forget of our RGB backlighting. So let's just see, I think I do like these. Let me know in the comments what you think about these. Are they any good? But I'm leaning towards them. And then this is basically what this entire studio is going to cost us, because I basically had a lot of the other things. So we'll see, maybe in the next video this bill goes up, but for now this is what we're dealing with. Also, please let me know what your thoughts are on this setup. I really appreciate it if we can all work together so that I can create the best setup possible. And I do not know everything, so I would really much appreciate your help. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and then stay tuned, because part 2 we're gonna order this out and we're gonna wait for it, and part 2 we're gonna assemble the studio and we're gonna test it out and really have a blast of a time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate every single one of you that supports me. Thank you for all of the comments, all of the messages that you guys are sending me for encouragement so that I can keep on going. And yeah, that's it from now. Stay blessed, stay tuned. Let's see you. Let's go.
Already made reservations. Nobody stands